Enjoy part 2 of A Family at War called A Family in Ruins. Just enjoy the show.
Lucy, I am so sorry that you are not awake right now. If you can hear me, I am so sorry that Dad shot you in the chest instead of me. You are so brave for taking that bullet instead to save my life. Lucy, you may have had your faults over the years, but if your sacrifice is in vain, then all I can say is at least I tried. Lucy, I need to go. I need to stop our father from destroying your family. Bye, Lucy, get better soon. Please don't die on me while I'm gone. Bye.
You get over here, Neil. You cannot get away with shooting Lucy in the chest. She's in the hospital because of you.
Or you can face my teeth. Face it. Why?
You're not going to get away with this. You injured our child, and now she's on the brink of life and death because of you. She might not make it out alive, so you better face the consequences.
Or you can face my teeth. Face it. Why?
Here you go again with your threats against me. How about you face some reality? You are the most abusive man I have ever met. You are so arrogant that you make my grandson Tom seem like a decent person even though he was such a jerk to everybody he met like you are. There is a reason why I dumped you for a better life as a single parent. You lost custody back in 1984, remember that? I do, because your senile ass doesn't remember when I dumped you for being a child abuser, and nobody likes child abusers at all. It's astounding how you are not behind bars anymore, you abusive old man.
Anastasia, how dare you bring up our divorce and mention my age, also mentioning my abuse toward our kids. I never even abused them and now you are lying about me. That's it. You are grounded. Go to your room now.
Here you go again. I'm telling you. You are just a senile old man who keeps grounding people for no reason. You're seriously gonna take it to me and ground me for something I rightfully did against when we divorced. Good gosh, you have nothing better to do than to accuse me of child abuse when that's literally what you have done to Lucy and Linda. Linda turned out fine because I was mostly her parent while you abused Lucy and turned her into a woman that had no choice but to kill her own kid. Did she want to kill him? No. Did she want to be mean to him? No. She wanted to be a great mother. And also add to that fact, you did not take that divorce too well. You see, it was 1984 when I sued you for child endangerment and abuse of another child.
You see, Your Honor, this is why I sued in the courthouse a few weeks ago. Consistent child abuse, child endangerment, child neglect, extortion, attempted kidnapping, attempted murder on another living being, which was, yes, Lucy, our child. Your Honor, if you don't divorce, then I don't know you would call a career anymore.
Anastasia, how dare you sue me and mention my past, also mentioning my abuse toward our kids. I never even abused them and now you are lying about me. That's it. You are grounded. Go to your room now.
Here you go again with the grounding nonsense. You see, Your Honor, he grounds everybody for no reason other than to benefit. He's the definition of child abuse in this country. If you don't find him guilty, then I don't know what will be liable here anymore.
Neil, is this true? Do you punish people for no reason? If so, you have a very serious problem then. Not just abusing children but grounding them for their existence. Good golly, you are one sick individual.
Your Honor, how dare you mock me and insult my intelligence in front of the entire courtroom. That's it. You are grounded. Go to your room now. Arrest Anastasia now or you're grounded forever.
Who do you think you are for trying to ground me? I'm a judge, not your son. Goodness. Neil, you're 28 years old and still abuse people? Wow, That sounds like someone who never learned to parent. You have a problem, Mr. Newe. Grounding people for no reason. So no. I'm not listening to you. Neil, so forget your stupid rules.
I would rather die. Now. Face my teeth. Face it. Why? How dare you fight like a pussy? That's it. You asked for it.
You see, Your Honor. You really see? This man has some serious problems, and I don't know why he was even my husband. You know what? Divorce us now.
I know. Anastasia. Your divorce will be granted as soon I hear Neil's final plea for forgiveness. If he has one to begin with.
Your Honor. How dare you grant Anastasia full custody of Lucy and Linda instead of me, then called me an unfit parent and father. That's it. You are grounded. Go to your couch now. Kill Anastasia now or you're grounded. You hear me?
That's enough, Neil. I've heard too much from you. And as for you, Anastasia, your divorce from Neil has been officially granted. Case dismissed. Neil, get out of my sight, you child abuser. Anastasia, you can leave now and get away from that child predator. Please run from him now before he assaults you.
I will leave now, Your Honor. Neil, I hope you like being alone now since you are without our kids. Goodbye, you child abuser. I'm out.
Your Honor. How dare you side my ex-wife Anastasia and call me an child abuser? That's it. You are grounded. Go to your couch now. Execute Anastasia now or you're grounded. You hear me?
Neil, enough. Guards, take him away.
Your Honor. How dare you have me arrested? That's it. Face my teeth. Face it. Why?
Good God, I hate child abusers.
So you see, Neil, 41 years later and you still blame me. Fine, I blame you. I raised our kids because you can't do your job.
Anastasia. How dare you bring up the past? That's it. I'm getting big baby Tom over here right now so you can do what he wants.
Oh, not the adult baby diaper lover. Oh Lord, Tom is gonna poop all over this place just because our daughter killed him.
That's right, old grump! You had mommy kill me when my life was in jail! It's all your fault that I died! You could have let me back at the house, but no! Mommy resorted to end my life! I bet she was happy with my death because my body was dismembered by Officer Roberts! He had my body shredded and cremated! I let Mom celebrate the end of my life, old woman!
Tom, let me assure you. Lucy killed you not because of the shows you wanted, not because of the tantrums you threw, not because of the poops you left in your pants, but she killed you because you became too dangerous to be left alive. You hurt people, you discriminated against the disabled including Angel Frew, you insulted a lot of people like Lucy, your siblings Eric and Kayleigh, Shane, Lisa, and even assaulted people while not showing any remorse for it, only bragging how you would do the same to me because I was right about you. Lucy said it best to you, you are a walking clown show, Tom.
Oh no, you're gonna call me a clown? Mommy is so gonna get it! I hope she dies in that hospital bed and suffers in hell like I have the past 2 months. She never let me watch my favorite show. Barney! I hate swans in my shoes, so that's why I hate South Park and Bluey, you asshole!
Tom, for your information, when Lucy killed you, you thought she was overjoyed to see you die. Newsflash for you, SHE wasn't. She felt absolute shame in herself because ultimately she didn't want to do the worst to you, but you clearly pushed her to committing the most unforgivable sin of all to you. Lucy had nightmares over this, she had to stay in therapy, she ran away from this because she couldn't live with herself anymore. The reason she's like this is because Neil abused her when she was a child and told her that she was too old to do certain things growing up. Neil is to blame, not I.
That is all lights, old woman. Mommy was just putting on a facade so you could fall for it and she could benefit of your misfortune. Let me tell you something, you stupid woman. You blame Grandpa instead of Mommy. What kind of a blame does that make you? Just as bad as Mommy was to me when I wanted to watch Barney, and she said no.
Tom, you still seriously think that? My goodness, the nerve of my dead grandson to be spewing out insults that go nowhere. As for Lucy, I agree that she was too harsh on you at times, but clearly inside. She was a broken down woman who had so much anger issues that clearly needed to be resolved. Don't you dare blame this on her. She did her best to be a great mom to you, but you became worse than Neil over here. Neil is responsible for why Lucy acted the way she did when she said no to watching your preschool shows. You are never going to be here again when I bring backup right now.
Tom, get over here. You don't talk down to your grandmother like that. She makes valid points about you, but she also proves that your mom was a bit too harsh on you, like saying you're too old or too big for certain stuff like watching Barney or wanting a baby crib, but your mom was looking out for you. You're not too old for a crib, but she was trying to save you from the heartache of being unable to fit inside that crib, but you being the spoiled brat you were decided to throw a tantrum, and as a result, your family abandoned you at that IKEA. Ha, good. Serves you right for being a jerk to them.
Yeah, Tom, even if you weren't too big for that crib, your fat ass wouldn't fit in it anyway. Your 11 megaton body would have crushed the crib in just seconds, proving that you're indeed too big for said bed. Your mom was not trying to ruin your childhood, but rather save you from being crushed by the crib's limitations. Let me guess, you pooped your pants because you couldn't get your way. Tom, you have no power over us. Your mom killed you so you could stop hurting our family, but she sadly made things worse, but it wasn't her fault she resorted to this. Okay, maybe some degree.
Shut it, four eyes. Mommy was looking out for only herself. She puts on this habit so she would appear nice, but is overall an asshole. She is a stupid bitch of a mother, having me killed while life was in jail. She never let trust me, Barney, or get me the crib. I would fit in that crib easy peasy. Now let me watch Barney.
Tom. Enough. I'm tired of all your insults toward my aunt. She did her best to be a mother to you. End of story. On to my next point. You're right to say you're not too old to watch Barney, Dora, Kayleigh, Cocomelon, The Wiggles, and any of your preschool shows. The way you acted when your mom said no to all of it because she wanted you to be more open to watching adult shows like South Park, American Dad, The Simpsons, Family Guy, Beavis and Butthead, but you had the nerve to blame her to be dismissive toward you. You reminded her of the past which she had to deal with as a child.
Yeah, Tom. You reminded Aunt Lucy of all the bad things she had to deal with in her childhood. Her father abused, spanked, assaulted, whipped, and even burned her. That's right, Neil set her own daughter on fire just so she could die, but thankfully for her, she survived, but it took years to heal from all the burns she sustained. That year was 1981. Mr. Fossil Cave, please roll the flashback so I can prove to Tom what I am specifically talking about.
Oh, Lucy. How dare you be months old? That's it. I'm setting you on fire so you burn in hell. Ha 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 ha. Now burn in hell, you big crybaby.
You better stop. You better put out the fire. I can already sense you burning a live child in it. How dare you set an innocent child on fire? That's it, you're gonna fight me and you're gonna pay for it now. Military-trained assassin. Get up, you child abuser. It's you and me now. This is a matter of life and death for that innocent child you burned just because she was born. If you wanted a boy, then that makes you a sexist pig yourself. That's it, I am summoning law enforcement on you. See how you like it?
Paulina, how dare you summon the police? You know Lucy has to die so I can be happy. That's it. You are grounded. Now I have to deal with that poor excuse of a baby forever. Because of you.
Nope, it's not gonna work. Grounded threats never work. I'm Paulina West, the fastest woman of stock cars. The Silver Eye, the leader of Good Friends Racing, the matriarch of the West family, the one that keeps the neighborhood in line and now the one to protect my friends and family since Dale is dead. No thanks to you. Now get out of my sight before I throw you out. Your choice.
Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Paulina, how dare you stand up to me? You know that women are supposed to be submissive. That's it. I'm gonna fight you and break your entire family in one go. You wanna try me, old woman? I bet old man Davis is not here to save you because he was too weak himself to stop me. He had a heart attack and instead of standing up like a man, he died a coward. What are you gonna do? Cry like a damsel in distress waiting for your Prince Charming to come rescue you? Too bad, this is no fairy tale. It's real life and you are about to die like your old man friend did. Bring it on, old lady.
You have no idea who you're messing with? Fine, I will fight you. Let's go. Give it up, military assassin. You are not going to hurt that child. She's a baby for Christ's sake, and you have the audacity to injure your own child all because she was born a girl. I bet you wanted a boy to satisfy your sexist needs. If so, go. Yourself. You military-trained killer. You might as well run like the coward you are. I recall you trying to kill Dale because he did the right thing when he got you fired from your own job because you were abusive to your workers, grounding them for very unacceptable reasons. Do you have anything to say before I deliver the final blow to you?
Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Paulina, how dare you be better than me? You know that women are supposed to lose in fights. That's it. You are grounded, 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 grounded. Go to your room now. I don't care if you are an adult or not. I am your father and you are my child. As for this, I am giving you the belt and you will cry.
You are about to fight me again. Then so be it. You are not going to win.
Face my teeth. Face it. Why?
You are about to learn the 3 most dangerous words in the vocabulary. Paulina. Fucking. West.
I will be back. You put me in jail for this. Face my teeth. Face it. Why?
Good riddance. Neil is put back to jail. I gotta go check on Lucy to see if she's okay at the hospital.
Seriously, Neil. You are still not over the fact that Paulina stopped you from causing more harm to our daughter Lucy and crying over the fact that she didn't die that night all because of Paulina's selfless actions. She was a great woman, highly flawed as a mom, but she had a past filled with loss, heartbreak, and the fact she lost a lot of friends over her years of life. What did you expect from her? To give you praise for your abusive actions against our children? No, she was the leader of this neighborhood after Dale died of his heart attack. Get over it, old man.
I would rather die. Now. Face my teeth. Face it. Why? How dare you fight like a pussy? That's it. You asked for it. Shame. How dare you fight like a pussy but also dress like one, a teeny little woman with her fancy shoes and leggings. Don't you know there are only 2 genders, which are male and female? Because you disobeyed me. Are you a girl? No. You are a useless little boy who has to rely their stupid glasses to see. Face it. You are a weak femboy who tries too hard to be a girl. That's it. You are grounded, 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 grounded. Go to your room now.
Wow, old man. Taking insults to the way I dress, talk, conduct myself in front of my family, watch actual shows unlike Tom. I actually watch shows like iCarly and Victorious. I miss both of these shows. I watched them until they both ended. The days of them being cancelled were the worst days of my life. You know I have a good heart when it comes to helping my family with the bills. I exercise, I help the neurodivergent community in many ways. I have taught Angel to make more friends. I have taught him that his autistic disability is a spectrum. You of course wouldn't know that. You old boomer.
Yeah, Neil. I know my brother Shane well. He has a great heart, helps people out with the bills, helps the neurodivergent community in many different ways, partakes in many protests about the right to different sexual orientations such as being asexual, homosexual, agender, non-binary, gender fluid, queer, pansexual, bisexual, and the list can just go on and on and on. But you wouldn't get my point because you are a senile old man who clearly lost his way a long time ago, and now you are taking it on us, a much younger generation. You should be ashamed of yourself. An abusive old Noel.
Just face it, Neil. You're still not over 1981 and 1984. First when Paulina foiled your plans to burn an innocent child named our daughter Lucy. You cannot tell me that was accidental, it was on purpose since you are a child hater. When Lucy was seriously burned, I called for full custody of our kid and filed a restraining order against you so no more harm can be done to our child. You on the other hand will never know what it's like to be a grandfather because you got greedy and starved her too when she was a kid. She's in a coma because of you. If she dies then I will have you sent to hell.
I don't care. You took away my parental rights for no reason. Lucy loved me and she was a daddy's girl. She looked up to me like the god I am. I am better than every single parent out there. I was not one to advocate for child abuse. Never did I once spank my own child just so I can have fun. I did it because they misbehaved or that's not reliable. I used a paddle to teach Lucy a lesson so that way she would know better than to disobey her own father. One time she had an accident in 1983, I grounded her for a long time. Potty training shouldn't be hard for a girl like her. She should have been potty trained when she was 1 but no. She had to pee her diaper all the time when she was on her phase of potty training. It's not like she could have said it was my fault. It was her fault. Good God, you are too weak on her as a parent. You let her do what she wants when she grew older. You could have raised harsher so she could be a responsible, mature adult instead of the rebellious woman who does makeup like a moron. She is such a wimp. Killing our grandson then running away like the weak little girl she always has been. Get a grip, you old granny. Someone should put you in a retirement home so you can be grounded all the time. Of course, I don't care about Lucy. If she dies, she dies. And we will laugh at her and piss on her grave if she does. Terrible mother, terrible parent, terrible role model, terrible failure. She should have been executed a long time ago for killing Tom on the spot. Now why don't you go have some obituary pages while you're at it? You big old, saggy tits. You're grounded.
And you see, old granny, Mommy should have bought me that Barney blinky, but she refused because she said I was too old for it. She also refused me a Barney print because she said I would break it with my legs. Not true. Barney is my god, and if you don't listen, I will do the worst to you. She also refused me a Happy Meal because I'm too old for it. She also said I had to exercise and get a gym membership, but I refused because I want to watch my god of the world. Barney, 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 Barney! You stupid granny! You are the entire clowns who are allowing Mommy to ground me 24/7 all the time! She sent me to my room and said to me again a job, but I hate her so much I hope she decomposes! If she does, I will ram her down to hell so she can change me and beg me all the Barney diapers she refused when I was alive! She will never be able to escape me because I would be forcing her to watch Barney, 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 Barney with me non-stop forever! Nobody is gonna stop me in hell when trying for all eternity! Don't disrespect me! Who cares about mommy? She abused me! Told me no all the time! Told me I was too old to enjoy my shows! Took my TV away from my tomb! Took my laptop away! I was hating on a user for making grounded videos out of me by the puzzle cave! A bad user and a toxic person! Nobody should subscribe to him! He's so fixated on his stories about everything! Hey dude, Mr. Fossil Cave! Why did you make grounded videos out of me and make the mockery out of me as well? I want to watch Marty, Joro, Goo and Gaga, Cookie Melon and Fanboy and Chum Chum, but no! You have to mock me and have mommy ground me all the time for no reason! You're siding with an old lady who should have died with me 2 months ago! Your videos are trash anyway! You should be making grounded videos out of my mom instead! It would be the best thing to happen to her instead of committing child abuse against me like killing her own kid while my life was behind bars. I bet she celebrated my death. You heartless monster. Now let me watch Marty and Friends in peace or I will get your teeth in.
Tom, stop breaking the fourth wall. I am the creator of this video. Now stop slandering me. I quit doing grounded videos a long time ago. It was too predictable to what's gonna happen anyway. I would do an original story about serious life problems than to make something of a tired formula that has been overdone time and time again. Stop complaining about my videos, Tom. You're not my boss. I create these videos to tell an actual story of not just about you but your entire family as well. I create these videos because I have a great audience who like me because I have originality to my content. And if you want to challenge me, Tom, then be prepared to be disappointed because I'm not giving in to your demands. I'd rather tell real stories than make grounded videos out of anybody. The latter has been so boring to make. I gave up because it was overused. Tom, this is not about you. It's about the people who love my content and rather see what's next after this one. I have sharp detail to man when it comes to telling a backstory to how characters come to be in present time. You have no power over me, Tom. Back off before I send you to hell alone with nobody to torture on the way. Got it?
Find what you will suffer instead, you stupid jerk!
Tom, stop with the attitude right now before shame puts you in your place. Shut up, Tom, or you're going back to eternal damnation. You got that? Good. Now stop breaking the fourth wall and stick to your words.
Ha, Tom. Looks like Mr. Fossil Cave put you in your place. He's right, you don't insult him like that. He makes great real stories, but I shall stop breaking the fourth wall. Tom, you're such a prick. Every time Aunt Lucy tried to get you to behave, you lie to her and throw a tantrum all because you want something that was only made for toddlers. Besides, you would be too big to fit in any of it. You would easily break it with your 5,000-pound body of yours. That's right. You should have been on my 600 lb life, but no, even the producers wouldn't want you. That's how low you were as a person, Tom.
Yeah, Tom. You are a walking circus act. You hate shows with swears yet use swear words when things didn't go your way. You called your family all those derogatory names like garbage, stupid, jerk, poopy for eyes, faker for clout, dumb, the N-word in our word. You insulted black people and even called Angel incapable of doing everything. He has autism, but I bet you supported Autism Speaks just so you can have Angel killed by his own mother just so you can celebrate and say he's the worst person to ever exist. Let me tell you something, Tom. You are much worse than Christine Weston Chandler.
I agree with both Shane and Lisa. You make that user seem mature, and they did a lot of horrible things that are unspeakable for even the creator to speak about. Tom and Neil, as punishment for insulting me, Shane and Lisa. I brought more backup to teach you a lesson about insulting black people and calling them worse than extinction. Oh, Casey, please come out.
Tom. Long time no see. Shane, Lisa, Eric and Kayleigh told me all about you. They all are right about you. You are the most spoiled, disrespectful, ungrateful, rotten man-child who never mentally aged past a preschooler. I bet you are a very sad person in life. I saw the Fossil Caves videos about you. You poop your pants, Saul, because you could not have wanted which was only made for toddlers that would have never fit you at all. You should have been on my 600-pound life, but the producers even hate you, because you are Stephen Asante's long-lost son, that he never had. You are fat, spoiled, entitled, annoying, rotten, disgraceful, careless, destructive, a giant excuse of a human being. In fact, you're not even a human being. You are everything wrong with this generation's adult baby diaper lovers. I have met Lucy before. She is a kind person who has been misunderstood her whole life. She had a very harsh childhood where Mr. Newe abused her and almost killed her 3 times. Good God, what kind of sick man would think to resort to murder in this case? You made your own mom, Lucy Newe, bring out the worst in her, and she grounded her not to do it for fun, but because she felt it was the only to release her trauma. You reminded her of everything she had to deal with in the past. You are also everything wrong in this society. You pushed Lucy to her breaking point, and she had to kill you. You think she celebrated your death? No, she didn't. She felt remorse for herself. She never wanted to do the worst to her own child. She loved you, but when you took her granted, she resorted to grounding you as a way to get you to behave. She is not proud of what she did to you all. She feared for her life, she feared for her family, she feared not seeing them again, all because you pushed her to the limit. You angered her so much to a point where she lashed out at you. What did you do to her? She never wanted to abuse you. She wanted to help you, but you refused and abused her instead. Treated her poorly and everybody else. Well, Tom, you are the garbage that should have been disposed of a long time ago. If Lucy dies, that is on you. You wanted to see her suffer. Is that what you want, Tom? For your whole family to suffer? I've got a few words for you, Tom. You are lower than poop itself. That's right. Literal poop has more value than you, Tom. If you want to cry, then too bad. You should have done that. Remorseless man-child. You are worse than my ex-wife, and she was very bad herself. Good grief, Tom. Go to hell.
Yeah, Tom. I agree with everything everybody said about you. You are a spoiled, rotten man-child who never grew up. And I heard the lie Mom told us about Dad passing away from cancer. I learned it was a lie all along.
Kayleigh, who cares? Your boyfriend is a big baby. He thinks the world is too much for him. Dump him now and you will be free from his wickedness. Look at you guys. It's a dry baby wimp who understands his the definition of crippled wannabe. As for you, 4 guys, you refuse to change me when I smell like poop. You refuse to buy Barney diapers. Poopy. You and we let stand up. I know you are faking it to gain sympathy. All the young people are all the same. Fake faith for loud. Get up, 4 guys.
Look what you just did to my boyfriend Angel. You just made him cry. Don't you know he's autistic and actually has spina bifida? He has been experiencing back spasms and loss of bladder control. They said to me that his autism probably caused this to happen. I told the doctor that autism has nothing to do with it, he was just born with it. The doctor understood and tested him for that. As a result, he was in fact been a spina bifida patient as well. Now stop insulting Angel, unlike you. The lack of bladder control is not his fault, you take the piss out of a very kind person such as him. And back to my older topic, I bet you had something to do with Dad's death 6 years ago when he said no Barney merchandise. Don't you remember?
So what if I did? You want the Ruth? You can't handle the Ruth. The Ruth is I killed. That 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 I killed. That.
Big baby Tom. Did I just hear you killed your own father in 2019? I heard it all, Tom. That's it. I know what I must do. Tom, if you are hearing me. You just made me the angriest woman in the world. Tom and Dad, if you are watching this. Incoming for both of you. I'm gonna put my hands on you and unleash my fiery rage upon you. It's one thing to hurt my family, it's another for killing my husband. Tom, your days of life are not going to last. Incoming for you, and this time, I'm out for your blood. Vengeance will reign supreme. You're going to hell, Tom. You wanna kill my husband, your own father. If I have to burn you, I will do it. If I have strike fear into you, I will do it. You crossed the line, Tom. You killed your own father. Now I'm coming for you. It's time I get out of this bed and hunt you down, Tom. I'm saving my family no matter the cost. I don't care if I have to die. If I die, so be it. As long as you don't survive, then so be it. You are gonna pay, Tom. Just you wait.